I'm in the kitchen. Let's make the flask and go fishing. Before I do though, we have 3 water features in the garden. More about that in the blog post. But yesterday evening, they were alive, all 3 of them, with frogs. And the encouraging thing was that they were all frogs that we've had breed here since we moved in. So the aim to help the amphibians on their way is definitely working. Right, get the kettle on, flask made, load the car, and I'll see you at the water's edge. The first fish is a roach. This is my chair, and unfortunately it's collapsed. You can see what's happened there. It's sheared away on both sides as I was leaning back into it. And when you take a closer look, you can see why. That metal there is just a couple or so millimeters thick. So naturally, leaning back on that, it's going to go in time, isn't it? I had a tiny little pull there, and I thought to myself, that's a bream, and it was.
I've also been in the garden as well this week, Jeff. I do enjoy gardening. It's something that I've taken up really in, well, the last couple of years or so since we moved. And we've got our bedding plants in, our petunias. If you'd have asked me 5 years ago what a petunia was, well, I knew it was a plant, but I wouldn't have known what it looks like. But now I use all the terminology, the petunias, the begonias, the compost and everything else. I have, Jeff. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. As I so often say, it's always great to be out there at the water's edge. But if you can catch a few fish, and especially a few nice ones, then obviously that makes it even more worthwhile, doesn't it? We've had some glorious weather, and as a result of that especially, I've been out first thing in the morning, late in the afternoon, just short sessions. You don't have to spend a long time at the water's edge, but it's all about being there at the right time. A couple of hours at the right time of the day is better than 4 or 5 when it perhaps is at the right time. So that's another consideration to take into account when you plan your angling sessions.